Hey everyone, it's Ness. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me for another video. Let's get started. I have my stuff for today to fill in my sticker book, and I've got some stuff that needs to go into the memo container, which is this bad boy right here. So I just like to stick things in wherever. So like we can put this guy here. This we can put in here. I just like to go at random, and then I also have these die cut stickers that I got from StickiiClub that I will also include in here because I don't know why I have like the absolute hardest time using these if I just don't put them into my container. I feel like I have a little bit of a block when using them because they feel more special, and I feel like they have to be in like the most perfect spot, so I end up not using them if they're outside. And then for these little guys, I want to frame them so they're not going to go into the memo sheet. I think I want to try and find like a frame that has like this action right here and put them all in 4. I don't know if that exists, but we're gonna try and find it and get it so that way I can put those in there because they're so pretty. But yeah, let's get into this right here. Okay, so I always like to separate out my paper stickers from the clear stuff because the paper stickers on this sticker paper has to go on the right side. It has to go on the side that's more smooth. There's a side that has a little bit of a texture on it, and then there's a side that's just like completely smooth, and we want this to go on the completely smooth side. Everything else can go on either side. And oh my goodness, there's just one paper sheet. I need more of this. Just one paper sheet, please. I love these where they're more, there's more adhesive on it. Sometimes the paper stickers don't stick as well, and it can be a little bit of a pain. So we can start with this one right here, putting it on this first sheet. But yeah, we had a very, very fun weekend. We started out with Saturday. We woke up early and we went to the USS Iowa, which is a battleship, and it's in Long Beach, California. My son is very, very, very into World War II right now and learning everything humanly possible about World War II. So he wanted to go to the battleship to celebrate like his birthday with my family. He's gonna have a birthday party, so but that's gonna be like with friends, and this was just like with my parents, and then my sister, and then of course the two of us. But it was a lot of fun. He now says that he wants to go on as many warships as humanly possible in the United States, so that should be a pretty neat endeavor. And when you go to these ships, it's pretty neat because they have everything like kind of roped off, so that way you can get through all of the areas, all of like the areas of importance, and yeah, it's pretty neat. There's a lot of information in them that have like where the ship's been, what battles it was in, the ships that it sank. It's very, very cool. And it's like the perfect thing for a little historical nut like him. We woke up pretty early because I wanted to go right when they open. That's my thing. I like to get to things right when they open just because it's less people, it's not as hot, And that was like the absolute perfect play, because when we got there, it was so cloudy. It was so beautiful. It was like the ultimate perfect weather. And it was just like a very nice chill to the air. And it was like absolute perfection. I could not create a better day for it. But it's funny that when we ended up leaving, the sun started to creep in through the marine layer and it started to get super hot. So going and being there at 9:30 so we could be there right when they open at 10 o'clock was the way to go. And if you ever go to a ship in summer, do the same, because you got the marine gloom to protect you. And some of the areas in the ship are very, very muggy, and there's not great air circulation or, you know, like AC flowing in it. So if we had been there when it's like peak heat, it would have been absolutely miserable. Miserable if you don't like the sun, like me. I do not like the sun at all. But it was pretty neat. He got like a lot of souvenirs. My mom and dad kind of went crazy with buying him whatever he wanted. He got like a brand new hat. That's the USS Iowa. He got a model of the ship, and he got like a kit that teaches you how to tie nautical knots, which is pretty cool. And he got a little like telescope that you can have on like a necklace, and then he also got a bosun's whistle, which is very cool. What else did he get? Oh, he got some pins as well, because he likes to put pins into his hats. So he got an American flag, and then it's an American flag with the Army flag attached to it. So that made Johnny happy, because he served in the Army, and usually the kid is like picking every other branch. Like he'll pick the Air Force, or, you know, he never picks the Army, but this time he picked the Army, so that made Johnny really happy that he picked the Army. Oh, we also found out that there was a dog on the ship during World War II, and his name was Victory, and he was so cute. I actually I got a sticker from the gift shop, and it's Victory with like a life preserve, or yeah, around him, and it's so cute. I'm pretty sure I showed it in yesterday's journal with me, but his name was Victory, and I believe he was the most traveled dog on a ship. And it's funny because I guess he would get off the ship and kind of roam the cities, and there was one time where they could not find him at all, and they thought that they lost him, but he managed to get found, and he came back to the ship. But it's really, really cute. He's a very cute puppy. And for kids, they have like a little scavenger hunt that you can do where you find these pictures of Victory. They also call him Vicky for short for Victory. And you can find these pictures, and it's basically like the picture is Victory, but then it's also the location of the ship, and then you gotta like match up the location with where you found the picture. So it's pretty cute. They give like a little temporary tattoo, which if you didn't know, you can use those temporary tattoos like a sticker in your Hobonichi. You just do exactly the same instructions as if you were going to attach it to your skin. You do it in the Hobonichi, where you place it and then you just add some water to the back of it, and then you can peel the backing off, and it works just like a temporary tattoo, but you can have it on your Hobonichi. I haven't asked him if I can have it. He didn't put it on yet, but it's like an American shield. He picked the American shield for his pick. It was really cute because there was a younger man who I guess is like a little history nut like Aiden. He was walking around with his girlfriend, and he saw Aiden with his with his little card. I actually have it. It's this right here. I haven't put it in the back of my Hobonichi yet, but look at how cute the little dog is. He's so precious with his little uniform and his little badge. But he saw him doing this and he was like, I want that. Which, yeah, I totally get that. Sometimes I see things that kids have and I'm like, I want that, because, you know, like I want to put it in my journal. But yeah, very, very cute. Puppy's so sweet. So I'm going to put that into my back of my Hobonichi, because I've been saving all of the things that we've been getting on during this last 4 months of family adventures together. So yeah, very, very fun. Highly recommend. You can get an MRE from the gift shop. I'm pretty sure you can get an MRE from any of the ships. We've been to the Midway. Now, that one is a lot larger. Definitely carve out a lot more time for that one. This Battleship, the USS Iowa, didn't take us as long. I feel like we ran out of time when we went to the Midway. We also didn't show up right when the ship opened, so that was not good, but we were also driving from where we live to my mom's house, and that's like a 4-hour drive, so we did our best, but sometimes you can't really account for the traffic that is LA, or yeah, just the space in between where we are and then San Diego. It's a lot. So yeah, that one carve out more time because that is way larger than the Iowa. So you definitely need more time to get through it. But yeah, we got the MREs. We actually tried the MREs yesterday, and I'm gonna cut this really quick just to get the little cow. We ate the MREs yesterday, and mine was actually pretty good. I got the curry and chicken curry, and it wasn't too bad. There was some flavor in it. I did not get any cheese and crackers though, which is so lame because the cheese and crackers is like, oh, peak MRE right there. It's so yummy. None of us got cheese and crackers. Actually, Aiden, he got crackers, but he didn't get cheese. He got grape jelly, which the grape jelly was not good. I mean, I don't like grape jelly. I prefer strawberry jam. I don't know, it was just a little bit too sweet for me, and I'm pretty sure it's got like a lot of, I don't know, it tasted off. Like, not like it was bad, but like as in like spoiled or anything like that, but it just tasted too sweet for me. But he liked it, and then Johnny and I got tortillas in ours. We got tortillas and grape jam, which, okay. I saved my tortillas for my curry. Johnny did not save his tortillas. He put jam on the tortillas and he was eating it, and I was like, what are you doing? No. But, you know, it's whatever. It was cute though, because it was giving Johnny all of these memories back of making MREs while out on the field, so it yeah, good memories for him. He said that he used to make, or well, they used to make what's called Ranger's pudding. And it's, you take the coffee mix, because it comes with like a little coffee mix. It comes with dry creamer or powdered creamer and like sugar packets, stuff like that. So he said that you take the coffee mix, you mix it with the creamer, you mix it with some water, and then you mix some sugar into it, and you can add like he said that he would take his cookie and he would smash the cookie into it, and it makes Ranger pudding. I don't know if I would like that because I don't like coffee, but I mean, I did look up like the best meals that, or like best combo meals that you can eat with an MRE, and the Ranger's pudding was on one of the best meals that you can eat with an MRE. So I mean, maybe they're onto something. I guess if you're a coffee drinker, you would enjoy a Ranger pudding. But yeah, after we did that and we went to the gift shop, the man at the gift shop said that there was a maritime museum that was free right down the road. And you know, we had some time to kill, so we walked over. It was a very, very easy, nice walk, but of course we were stricken with bad luck because it was actually closed for the day, and it's normally not closed for that day. It has one day of the week where it is not open, but for some reason on the 16th, it was just, they had a note that said, sorry for the inconvenience, closed for today. So that was lame. But it was a pretty nice walk, just being able to see the harbor and be near the water. So it was cool. After that, we headed out to a Chinese restaurant because the kiddo really wanted some Chinese food. We got some dim sum and it was really, really yummy. My favorite was the jumbo shrimp prawn dim sum, and it was very, very good. We spent a while there just chowing down, enjoying food and talking. The kid got to open up some gifts, and that was fun too. He had a very enjoyable time. He likes the big bao buns that have chicken inside and pork. I think this one he got pork and he devoured those. I prefer like the soup dumplings. Those are my favorite. But yeah, he's more of the, you know, the pastry ones where they puff up and they're super soft and fluffy and just delicious. After that, we ended up going to a little Japanese mart that was right next to the restaurant, and I told him he could get whatever he wants so long as he can carry it. And he really loves honeydew a lot, so everything he wanted was like honeydew flavored, and he ended up getting a good mix of stuff. So he got like these really good chocolates. Oh my gosh, they are so pretty to look at, and the fragrance on them is like as if you have an actual honeydew sitting right in front of you and you crack it open. It smells so perfect, because I know like a lot of times with like our candies, you can smell the artificial flavoring to it, but this just smells, I don't know, it just smells exactly like it. It's really cool. So he picked some chocolates. I think he thought they were like gummies at first. He was just going through and picking everything that was melon. He picked some gum, and then he actually ended up picking up a melon as well. He, yeah, was very, very happy. Oh yeah, he also got a drink as well. That was honeydew, because he loves the honeydew juice very much. That is definitely his jam. And then I got an onigiri, and then we got some, oh, what else did we get? Oh my gosh, why is the name slipping from my brain right now? I'm gonna end up having a squirrel moment where it's just gonna come back to me and I'm just gonna shout it. So then you'll know that was like my brain rewiring and firing at all pistons, remembering the name of the treat, because we always get this whenever we go to a Japanese mart, and of course it's slipping my brain right now. But yeah, after that we went to Starbucks because the boys wanted some Starbucks. Aiden always likes to get a cake pop from Starbucks, so that's what he got, and then my dad and Johnny got coffee, and the rest of us just had some water. But we sat down there and we just chatted it up for a little bit. Actually a while. We were there for a while just talking, so it was fun. I love just hanging out with my family and just talking and enjoying each other's company. But after that we left and we came home, and it was, I think, a 2-hour drive to get back home. It was kind of perfect because it was starting to get really hot, and then by the time that we got home we had to get ready to go to the Beach Boys concert, and it was so much fun. I never thought that the Beach Boys would come to a city like I live, but it was pretty neat. We saw that they were coming back in June, and I remember, or was it, yeah, June, it was June. I remember driving, I think we were going to Disneyland, and seeing that they were coming to our city, and asking Johnny if he would want to go see the Beach Boys in concert, and he was like, sure, when is it? And I was like, oh, it's in August. And we just ended up buying tickets for it, and I'm glad that we did, just because how many people can say that they've seen the Beach Boys in concert? So yeah, it was pretty neat, and it was a lot of fun. We bought these tickets that were like up at the front, and they had like seating, because the amphitheater that's in our city is all outdoors. It's an outdoor theater, which is kind of cool and like kind of not cool, I guess. I don't know. I prefer things indoor when it comes to night because I am a mosquito magnet, and it's not very fun. Thankfully, I wore tons of layers and I did not get bit, which is a miracle, because usually I'm coming home with multiple bites. I mean, when we went to Disney, I had like 5 or 6 bites on me. Actually, I still have a mark from the bite. It's like very, you can barely see it, but it's still there, and that was like from last month that it happened. I'm allergic to mosquitoes, so when I get bit, they puff up and they get really hard, and you can tell that it's infected because when you touch it, it feels very warm to the touch, and then it's like a huge welt. It's super gross. So yeah, we didn't get bit this time, so that was good. We just had a lot of fun. We were originally gonna sit in the seats, but then I decided I wanted to go stand up at the front, so that way I could like actually see everything. We were like in the 3rd row. It was pretty much like first come first serve type of situation for the seats, and that's where we managed to sit. But of course I'm very short, and usually tall people love to just sit in front of me. It's not their fault or anything, but yep, I got like the tallest guy standing or sitting in front of me, and I was like, this is gonna be so lame, I can't see anything. So thankfully Johnny was cool with standing for the entire show, and it was worth it. But man, the older ladies, man, they got very excited for the Beach Boys. It was very cute. There was even an older woman who was like in a wheelchair. She stood up and she was getting pretty wild and very excited when they would acknowledge her in the crowd. So it was cute. I loved seeing that, because I imagine that I would be like exactly the same, like if OK Go does a show in like their 80s. I'm gonna be right at the front, you know, jamming out, just super stoked that they are still playing. So yeah, that's gonna be me, just cheering them on from the front row and getting super excited when they acknowledge my existence. But yeah, it was good times. I love going to shows, and yeah, it was pretty neat. Oh, they also have like a bunch of food trucks before the event, you know, pretty much for the entire event. They were pretty busy, but when we got there, because we kind of got there a little bit later, the doors opened at, I believe, 5 o'clock, and the show didn't start until 8. And we got there around like 7. So the food trucks were pretty crowded, so the only place that we could get something to like nibble on was a churro truck, and it was pretty good. You got to pick toppings that you wanted on the churros, so I wanted Nutella and strawberries, and they were very, very good. I'm looking forward to maybe another band will come out. I remember Beyonce came once to our fair and everyone did not like her. I guess she was super late to start the show, like hours late to start the show, and she was just not, I don't know, just didn't seem very kind. But maybe if we get like another big name, we can go to it. Thankfully, the Beach Boys, I think they started like 5 minutes after they said they were gonna start. So, hey, that is super duper punctual in terms of music. And they were very kind. Because like our city is a small city, and like everyone just kind of passes by it type of situation. If they want to like go to Vegas, they just pass right by. Nobody wants to stop here. So having famous people be kind to our little city is always very nice. Okay. Done with one more sheet. Oh, we've still got quite a few. I think I'm just gonna do the Sticky Club stuff. I do have my tin of stuff that I've been holding on to and waiting to get into here for a while. We'll see where we are on time and then judge it based on that, because I gotta kind of get this out. I have been spending the last few days just like cleaning up and like deep cleaning, you know, visitor cleaning status, which is the absolute worst, where you gotta try hard, just a little bit extra, and I don't like it. I don't like cleaning in the slightest. So I've just been doing that and making sure everything's good. And I actually have to go into the spare bedroom and fix that up a bit, which is gonna be torture because that bedroom is so hot. When the sun starts to move over, it like hits that room with a fury like no one has ever seen, and it gets like a sauna in there, and the AC unit cannot save it for like any amount. There's no saving that room. But yeah, so I have to go in there and fix it up. Thankfully, nobody uses that room typically, so it shouldn't be too difficult. But we shall see once I get in there and start deep cleaning it. The child had a moment where he was using that room as his bedroom. I think he was kind of scared of his bedroom for a little bit. I don't know why, but he like slept in the guest room for a month. So I gotta clean whatever he did in that room. Okay, let's put these guys over here. But yeah, after the show, we came home and we completely crashed out because it was a very long day, waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning and then heading out to Long Beach and then walking around the ship. And oh yeah, if you go to the ship or if you go to any ships, make sure you do not wear a dress or a skirt because you are going to be climbing ladders to go up and down areas, and it is very steep. Like those ladders are steep, so steep that you have to walk going backwards down the ladder, like as if you're going down a ladder. They look like regular stair steps, but they're very shallow. So don't wear a skirt or dress. Like 2 women were wearing dresses while we were there, and one mom like let us go before her because she was wearing a skirt for obvious reasons. Climbing up the ladder, she does not want anyone to see up her skirt. So word of advice, do not wear a skirt. And then another woman was also wearing a skirt and she was having trouble. Her skirt was very long. It went down to her ankles, and I was getting worried for her that she would trip on the skirt. So be mindful and stay safe. Wear some pants. I despise wearing pants. I like wearing dresses and skirts as much as possible, and I wore pants. So pants and some nice grippy shoes. No Crocs for sure, because you might hurt yourself, and you have nobody to blame but yourself. That's your responsibility type of thing if you're wearing Crocs and you slip on those ladders and stairs and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, very long day. Came home knocked out, had some of the best sleep I've had in a very long time because I was so excruciatingly exhausted, and nothing could wake me up type of situation. I was that zonked out. And then the next day we just spent all day cleaning, doing laundry, that sort of stuff. It was the worst of the worst, and usually Sundays we use as a day of leftovers, so whatever we have left over for the week of the meals that we ate is what we are eating. So we had like some pizza left over, and yeah, pizza, and then I'm pretty sure like all of the other meals we ate throughout the week. So yeah, just ate some leftover pizza and it was really good. Pizza just always hits the spot. And that was our very fun weekend. out. I feel like we always manage to cram the most stuff possible into one weekend and just do everything. And I feel like this weekend is gonna be the same thing because we're doing the birthday party for the kiddo with his friends, and I don't know, my sister like wants to go out of town to do stuff, and I'm just like, ugh, I don't want to do that. She wants to go to like LA area, and I don't know if I want to do that. Just because I'm gonna be like, okay, the good thing about his birthday party is everything is like set up. You basically just show up and they have everything ready for you and you don't need to do anything, which I love. I am not the best at party planning, and I don't really see myself as like a very good hostess. I don't know. But then like I get told like, oh yeah, we had such a good time, but I don't know if they're just being nice to me or not. I'm not the best at like, I don't know, I like get into the mode where I just want to be at home, you know? Like I don't want to go out. I just want to do things at home. And not only that, but like it's not like my city is very fun and entertaining. It's basically just a bunch of chain restaurants and that's it. So it's like, why would you want to go eat at a chain restaurant? You can eat at chain restaurants anywhere. So it's not like, oh, you have to go to this place when you come here. We don't have anything like that. And like basically it's just like going to the movie theater is fun, I guess, if you like the movies, and then going to the mall if you like going to the mall. But yeah, there's nothing really exciting. So if you want to come visit me, there's not much going on. And I'm probably just gonna want to stay at home. I don't want to drive anywhere excessively. So that's why I think I'm a bad hostess. I mean, I'll cook you some food, some really good food. Ooh, maybe I'll make ceviche when they come, because it's something they can all eat, because my parents don't eat meat for dietary reasons. And then yeah, they can all eat fish. They eat fish. So I can make ceviche for them when they come on Friday, I guess. But yeah, pretty chill times, but I can see this weekend is gonna be a cluster of a ton of stuff crammed into one very, very tiny weekend, and I don't know how I feel about that. I would want to go to like thrift stores if it's packaged, if going to like LA area is packaged with going to like Goodwills in rich areas. I'm down for that. I could be swayed into that. But if it's just going to LA just to go to one spot, I don't know. I don't feel as if it's worth it. I think that's also why we cram things, like a bunch of events to do, because it's like such a chore to get into LA, and dealing with traffic and driving and all of that. It's like not very fun to me. So when I go out of town, I like to do multiple things at once to ensure that I am getting the best of the entirety of the trip, and all of the downsides are not outweighed by the great. So, or the good outweighs the bad, which is like the driving and all of that stuff. So yeah, let's put this little guy over here. And I want to cut her out because look at how stinking beautiful she is, but it's not cut out. That is a travesty, and it should be cut out, right? I'm gonna do a horrible fussy cutting on this one because it has like pretty like cloud cutout for it, but we're not gonna follow that because that is just way too much effort. But look at how gorgeous she is, and I want her in my sticker book to be used. All right, so we've got that, and this is actually the last sticker for the Sticky Club stuff, so I think maybe we should add a little bit more stickers before we end it. So I'm just gonna grab my container, and I'm telling you there's a bunch of stuff in here. We're gonna hold off on these guys because these are like the 3D stickers. I was just using those for the front. I still have to wind these boys up too. I'm gonna grab sheets for this. So let's grab these cuties. Look at how cute they are. Let's grab this sheet and then these sheets. I don't know how much of this I will get through, but you know what? We'll see where we are. Oh gosh, I still have these meatball tapes too. I really need to blow through this container ASAP. I'll probably do some like off camera just so that way I can have the stuff in my sticker book, and that way everyone's getting used and no one's sad being locked in a container forever. But look at how cute these little stickers are. I got these from the little pack that Mai created. If you went to her event and you pre-ordered these little goodie bags, it came with these stickers, and they're just so cute. I love these so much. Oh yeah, that's what I got. I got a sandal when we went to the Japanese mart. You know, the ones with like the whipped cream and the fruit inside, and it was so yummy. It's like the perfect amount of sweetness because I like sweet stuff. I like cookies and all that jazz, but I can't take an overabundance of sweetness. So that's like the perfect amount of sweetness, and I cannot wait to use these little guys. These little dudes are like the perfect little critters to go on top of other stickers. Like, they're just so cute. Like, look at, you can put this little cookie like balancing on top of her head. Would be so adorable, and it looks like he's struggling balancing, so I'm gonna put them next to each other just that way I remember that that's what I want to do. But I love getting stickers like these because yeah, they're the best. They're the perfect little sticker companions for other stickers, and then being able to create little stories with them is like some of my favorite things to do. So yeah, very, very cute and adorable. Let me see what time it is. It's 12:53. I have an hour before I gotta go get the kiddo from school, so yeah. We've got a Rogi fur on there. Ooh, these little teacups make me think of Disneyland. That's one of Aiden's favorite rides to go on. There's the Mad Tea Party. Yeah, he likes to go on that ride. Johnny can't go on it because he gets like super sick from spinny rides, which is so funny because like he's like the ultimate extreme dude. He wants to go on like all the roller coasters, all of the scary stuff. He loves that. He went on the ride at SeaWorld that is like a 90-degree drop. Oh my gosh, so scary. He said that when he went on that ride, that was the first time that he like ever thought, I could get off of this ride right now, right? Like I could get off. What am I doing? I don't need to be on this ride. But he was already like chilling at the 90-degree angle, so you can't really get off. But he had that like pit of fear in his mind that maybe I shouldn't do this. This is a little bit too scary. But yeah, for some reason, the spinny stuff just sets his motion sickness on fire, which is also interesting because, like, I get motion sickness from playing certain video games. Like, when they add the head bob in video games, that makes me super sick. But then he doesn't get sick from that kind of stuff. But then I can handle spinny rides, but then he can't handle spinny rides. So I guess it's like a good, like, he can play those kinds of video games with Aiden when he wants to play because neither of them get sick, and then I can go on the spinny rides with Aiden. So it's a nice little, like, oh, I'm weak in this and you're strong in this type of situation. I can carry you in this situation when it comes to the kiddo, and you can carry me in that situation when it comes to the kid. But yeah, I don't even know why I was talking about that. Oh, because of the teacups. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, other than that, this weekend should be eventful as well. Pretty fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited to see him, like, hang out with his friends and stuff. And hey, I actually get to be there, and it's not weird. Because, like, now when it comes to dropping him off for birthday parties, you know, you don't stay anymore because he's a teenager now, and he doesn't want his parents there to, like, see. Like, I don't want to be there just because, like, I'm worried about him. Like, I'm not worried about him. I just want to be there because I love seeing him so happy, and I love seeing him interact with his friends and seeing, like, how he is with his friends. Like, that stuff makes me happy. And, you know, he's been going to birthday parties, and of course I can't stay. I gotta leave and let him do his own thing. But now that it's his birthday, I get to stay. I'm gonna invite the parents to stay too if they want to. They're more than welcome to. We're gonna have a ton of food. I ordered a bunch of extra food. So they can stay if they want to, but of course they don't have to if they also don't want to. But yeah, I'm very, very excited to see all of the bowling fun. It'll be good. I actually don't know if I have the sticker sheet in here already. I got some for my birthday for my brother, but I can't remember which ones I got. Okay, so we got the moving and the ghost, I think. Okay, so the kitty one was the one that I was missing, and I didn't just buy it out of sheer, I want more kitty cats, so this is perfect. These are nice because they're like little washi stickers, but you just have to be careful when peeling them sometimes. This is why, like, having nails is a little bit more handy, because then you can peel them easier. Because sometimes I accidentally fold the sticker over on itself when I'm peeling it. Oops. So yeah, they're very, very cute. I love them. I love these kitties, and it makes me think of like this one is Hobbs' kitty, because Hobbs' kitty was a little bit more clumsy out of our 3 cats. And I mean, I wish this kitty was a black kitty, because then that could be Leo, and then this one could be Rogie. But yeah, I always do things in terms of like our cats and family and stuff. So very adorable seeing these little stickers, and they're like little mailmen. So cute. Got a typewriter and some letters. And look at little poor Hobbs kitty. He's so lost. He can't read the map, and he doesn't know which way to go. Poor little guy. Got the little mail bag, which is so cute, and little stamps. These are like good stickers to put like on the corners of memos and stuff to kind of like hold them down, you know, like they're glued down, but no, really, they're being held down by letters and stamps, so it's a lot cuter that way to think of it. Put this one down here. So cute. And look at the little red letterbox. Ugh. I miss having a mailbox outside my front yard. We used to have one in Colorado, and it was the best because then you don't need to walk to go to like the little like community one. Ugh, I don't like that at all because it's not in front of your house. I like it being right in front of the house, and it's just right there for you. And you get the little flag. I used to love sending letters from there because you get the little flag and you put your little flag up, and you know that means that there's a letter outgoing. And it's just something so simple. And we used to walk around our neighborhood, and some neighbors would have like the cutest mailboxes ever. Like one had a mailbox that had like bears carved into it. It was so cute. I loved it. I think the owner of that house, he did like chainsaw carvings of bears, because he had multiple sculptures out in the front yard that were very, very neat. He had some stuff that looked like Ents, you know, like the tree Ents from Lord of the Rings. Like they had faces on them, and it was so magical being able to see his house. I wish I like complimented him on his decor because I loved it so much. But I didn't. But maybe in some multiverse or whatever, I had the guts to go tell him like, hey, I really like your mailbox, and I like all of your little bear wood statues and your little Ents that you have in your front yard. So that way he can feel very proud of his work, because that's always the best feeling, is being told that like what you do is something that another person admires. So yeah, makes it feel like important and like it's worth it. All right, we've got three more. I'm gonna do these 3 more, and then it'll be done for this one. Just get all of these little sheets in here, and then we can call it a day, and I can edit the video and send it off to be seen, which is very, very late, so I apologize for that. I actually don't know when it's preferred to be like posting the videos. I should look at the stats for it, like when people are watching, and just post then. But yeah, lately I've just been kind of getting behind. I need to go back to where I had the videos like going out and ready to go the day before. That was like primo filming status. I need to get better at that again. Like make it back into the habit. I think the summer like caught me off guard because, you know, the kid was here, and you know, I would just want to hang out with him and do stuff with him, and we had our little routine that we had going on, so that like, you know, pushed things off to the side. But now that he's back in school, I should prioritize this a little bit better, so I will get better at it. Oh, I love these because they look like they have rain coming down. And rain is my favorite type of weather. Okay. And nighttime, of course, is my favorite time of the day. Even if it brings on pesky mosquitoes and, you know, bugs, I still prefer it. Definitely prefer it to daytime. Alright, a couple more for this. Cute. Alright, and then 2 more. These were all from PapeeTreatShop. I don't know if she has them available anymore. But yeah, check out her shop. It's very, very good. Lots of Japanese stickers, stationery, cuteness, just the best. And of course, Mai is the sweetest ever, and she takes extra extra care in packaging your products for you and ensuring that they're gonna come and arrive for you in a nice, safe way. So check out her shop. Oh yeah, I also wanted to mention that the Himakuri, this one came out. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it yesterday, that it's available for pre-order, and it's available for pre-order at the very least the States. I'm assuming everywhere outside of Japan you can get it. So if you really like that calendar, now is the time to get it, because they do sell out, and when they sell out, they do not restock. It's pretty much like a one and done type of situation, at least for US retailers, and I'm pretty sure she gets to the point where she doesn't restock them either. So just be on the safe side and snag your Himakuri calendar when you can get it, because yeah, I'm always getting asked where I get my calendars from, and I always feel bad because they sell out and then you just gotta wait until next year. And I don't want you guys to wait until next year. I want you guys to have the same exact cute calendars that I do, and we can all enjoy the cuteness together all at once. These are paper stickers, but they're a little bit thinner. The thick paper stickers are what cause the big trouble. But just to be on the safe side, I'll stick all of these on the right, the more smooth side. Oh, if you ever have any questions about this sticker book as well, I got the binder from Jet Pens. I'll show it in a second. I got this binder from Jet Pens. So you can look it up if you want to get one for yourself. And then the paper I have in my Amazon storefront, I used a binder from there. And of course you can still use that binder that the paper comes in. It's perfectly fine, but it was a little bit too big for my setup, like my filming setup. My desk isn't super massive, and the size of it is just too large to fit in frame, so I had to find an alternative, and that's where this came in. I had 2 iterations. Oh, these stickers aren't cut out, which that's a shame. I'm gonna have to cut them out myself because I need all of the stickers. But yeah, it comes, I had a first version that worked out pretty nicely. That one's in the Amazon storefront as well. But I also wanted to get more sheets into this because I was starting to get more stickers. So I wanted to be able to fit all of my stickers in here as much as possible. So yeah, you can just cut down the paper to fit this binder. If you want a smaller size, it's not like the 8x5x11 size, or you can just stick with the bigger size. That is also nice as well. I wish I could have the bigger size because bigger sheets would always be nice. Then that means that you need less sheets to fit all of the cuteness. So I am going to cut these stickers out because why wouldn't I want these? Look at, they're so perfect and adorable. I'm gonna keep this one as like one whole piece. It looks like it'd be a very pretty corner piece that you can put in your journal. But we need all of these for sure. I feel like if a sticker sheet has a design on it, it should have a cutout. It shouldn't just be decorative. It should have a cutout for it, 100%. Because then it's like a waste. Like, I want to utilize all of the cute art that the artist has created. Okay, got that. And then these little guys can cut out as well. Sorry, it's a little bit tedious, but you know what? Gotta respect the artwork. 2 more and we're done, and then we can count how many we've finished on the sheets and we can call it a day. And then we've got all of these new pretty stickers to use in our journal. Alright, last one. Alright, great. Okay, so we have 1, oh my gosh, lots. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 sticker sheets. Hey, that's pretty darn good. Plus we put in our stuff into our memo container, but let's just take a look flip through wise how we're looking. These are gonna have to be pushed down a bit. I had the sheet curled in that little container, so it's not the sheet's fault, it's my fault. We have these very pretty florals and sky pictures. Oh, so cute. Some more trees, pretty trees. Our little mail carriers for the day. We've got our little cute little character treats and our pretty scenes over here. Oh, they're so gorgeous. Got our stairs. We've got our super cute little ice cream people and all of our ice cream and mail. More ice cream, more mail deliveries. Oh, it's just so cute. I love seeing them when they're so full. It makes me so happy. If you don't have a sticker book and you struggle using your stickers, get one. Oh, see, paper stickers are not fun. I actually might have to shift this one behind, just because paper stickers need a little bit of pressure to get the adhesion going, and then once they do, then they're pretty good at staying adhered to the page. So we'll just swap these. This is another reason why I ended up changing to a sticker book like this, was because I wanted to be able to shift the pages if I needed to. So very, very cute. I love it. I love seeing all of this adorableness on the page. But yeah, I can't recommend sticker books more than anyone else. They are just the best, and it gets you using your stickers. So yeah, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching me chat it up about our weekend and fill my sticker book with a bunch of stickers. And if you like these kinds of videos and you would like to see more, subscribe, like the video, all of that super great stuff. I hope you have a very awesome, great, beautiful day, and I hope to see you in the next one. All right, bye.